character, a good, good enough to show character of Wyckoff. When you get a selling bar, a wave that goes down, this obviously is bearish. At some point in the market, it begins to react to the market. So for that reaction, when we want to be able to market, it's significant. We draw that line across like that. It's our ice potentially in the market, support in the market. Market's over as well too. Remember, we're dealing in areas, not dealing in perfect sense. And so we see some area of support. Okay. Now, the keys are secondary tests. When you're going from a bullish market, from a bearish market to bullish market, you see a change of character, buying tails, buying on breaks, and demand. Well, you start to see, instead of the down moves being hard, you start to see the up moves a bit better. The down moves are smaller than they were before. So, market is resting, retesting. We know this is not buyable because we don't have demand in the market coming from selling weakness. So the first time we see any life in the market on the upside is right here. Market tries to break hard and closes back in the middle. It's the first time you really see that in your mind says, aha, we could be getting reactionable to the trade. Since then, we get a bar like this. That's a good sign, right? Some type of strength, demand rally. So I want to mark my support resistance. Well, I want to mark this reactionary high. Bring that reactionary high and bring it across. Reactionary high and bring that across. You're smart. So that area now, since the market had some buying here, more so buying than anywhere else, you kind of see that somebody's got control of the market, of the upside. In other words, they're controlling the market to a point to where they want to be at a point where they want to get to the point where they change a character here. It had before, and now the market isn't in a situation where it could be bought on one of these springs down here, okay, and then go from there. So then you get the right hand side, you get markup, and then you get the retest of this area here. It's actually a very bullish bar because it's bring that across this reactionary low. You start a new view trade range. So the market's always about sets of there's a high, there's a low. So yes, at this point. So once we start getting buying tails or buying more imbalance than the selling, then the ease of movement to the market is up. Nothing to do with trend, nothing to do with anything else. Okay? So, market goes up. A little shorting of the thrust could be bought. This area right here, before we back up, is LPS. It's about halfway back. All right? The famous LPS. Last point of support. Look back in the range. Goes up. You have a nice uptrendy market. Okay. So the change of character is here with these two larger bars, and the rest will just follow suit. If those bars have failed, they're going to shake out the upside. But because the market did cause in the background, most likely that was some type of buying overcoming selling. So on buying on balance, you have to do the selling, buying. Do you see a change of character? Change of character here. The spring did not make new highs. Weakened, did not make a new high. Market sold off. Failed spring. So important that we recognize the buying overcoming the selling, right? Good. Because that volume is too high at the top, right?